YouTube, you have come to Newbie's channel. You have come for the King in Black spoiler. So, we just ask you this. You can either take the red pill or the blue pill. If you take the blue pill, you can go about your merry ways, let the King in Black story play out, and be none the wiser. Or you can take the red pill and come down the rabbit hole with us. Just know this. We offer nothing but the truth. No more, no less. Hyper out.
What is going on, everybody? No, that is not an intro. No, that was not a stunt double. That is Hyper Combo Comics, aka Mr. Morpheus. If Sith Lordy is in here, I'm sure as hell he's going to be using that in one of his clips. What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's, this is the first beer of the day for me. I thank everybody who was tuning in. Obviously, we got some big news. I do want to take this time before I bring everybody in to let everybody know and, kind of bring up something that Hyper just brought up. This is a spoiler, 100% spoiler, okay? If you do not like spoilers, I know I spoiled Titanic for somebody like a few weeks ago. I apologize. I have not been sleeping right, so just keep that in mind. But this is a spoiler, so we don't want any backlash or anything like that. If you're not interested in it, go watch some football, go watch something. We're not trying to do any harm. We're just letting everybody know. This is a spoiler, all right? With that said, I'm going to bring in my team, my group, my family. First up, he's wearing sleeves.
Mr. Oh, man. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for having me. We are back again with another spoiler, bro. This is big news part 2, bro. We did it the first time. We're doing it the second time. Let's get this going, baby.
Yeah, this time, if for those of you that don't remember, we broke a few bits and pieces of news. This time we will have a PowerPoint, images and things like that at a better, more lighting, I guess you could say, than the virus stuff. All right, let's bring in the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Information. I call him Mr. Information. You call him Face Tyme. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? What's going on with Keys wearing sleeves? What's up with PowerPoint being a real big thing suddenly?
It's Sunday, man. It's crazy. That's what happens.
Crazy world right now.
All right, and let's not forget about our, I guess, Matrix, a friend here, but it is Mr. Red Pill, Mr. Blue Pill, Mr. Hyper Combo. What's up, man?
What's up? What is up with that Matrix guy that just came up? I don't know. What's his deal?
That was crazy. It was a glorious dumpster fire.
Dude, I think that Doomsday Clock and Star Wars High Republic 1 is probably the hottest things of 2021 so far. So,
yeah,
good job.
That was a weird dude, man, trying to sell me a little blue pill.
So, before we break the news,
what happened after 4 hours?
We're not going to try to hold everybody up. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Everybody's got a place to be, chicken fingers to make and things like that. So we won't take up too much of your time. We will just inform you guys, it is a spoiler. There's an over-under for how many times we say that. Before we get started, let's go to the chat. What's going on, man? Wesley, Johnny, Jared, Keys, expensive comic paper. You know what? There might be too many of you. I know everybody is here for
a lot of new people. A lot of new people in the chat.
Yeah, go figure, eh?
It's crazy. People want to know this.
Briggs, what's going on, man? I guess a lot of people want to know this. Kid Collector, Lady Sith. You know what, Lady Sith? Thank you. Anytime I'm in a chat, she always pops my information and things like that. She's always the first one to say hi, so I appreciate that. Marvel, what's going on? Philly Born. Yeah, there's so many of you guys. Sam, Sith, Mighty Mel, a.k.a. Mr. Real Money. Yeah. So you know what, guys? There's a lot of you guys joining. Daniel, what's going on, man? So yeah, I don't.
I like Kid Collector's comment.
What do you say?
I've got
talking about this.
I've got eBay open and ready to roll.
Oh, Universe X, Johnny. You know, a lot of great people out here, man. So yeah, so let's get started.
Sure.
I just have a. Hold on, let me just drop this real quick. By drop, I mean,
drop it like it's hot, baby. Drop it like it's hot.
Let's remember there was a lot of people's guesses. You know, it's kind of like the virus stuff. I mean, we all had our guesses, and then you know we kind of ruined it for everybody. We're not trying to ruin this for anybody. We just we have the information, so we figured, hey, why not?
But you know, it's kind of one of those things. Like there was a point behind the virus thing, in that it was a shitty fucking story arc, and it just kind of like wasn't really good for like people that were trying to speculate on characters and everything like that. And
yeah, exactly.
That's kind of you guys decided out there like that, and there's a reason behind this too, of course. So
yeah. You know, before we go on too, I just want to bring light.
Bring light, nice.
Bring light. You know, this team, and Hyper, no offense, you weren't here for the beginnings. You were here for like the last two, I think. But Keys and Face, they put in a lot of work when it came to the virus stuff. Letting you guys know about the firepower, gold, silver, neon lives. What's the other one? Hyper came in when we did the secret variant for Wolverine and things like that. Now this one is the. I just want to, show some love. Yes, it is on this channel, but, these three guys do a lot behind the scenes and things like that. So I'll be the first one to applaud them. They are, hard workers. So a lot of this goes into them. I'm just the PowerPoint guy and the mouth. That's it. So guys.
You do more than that. Don't
words and things like that. So guys. Are you guys ready?
You gave us Yolanda.
Yeah. So, guys, first off, the guesses and predictions. Obviously, a lot of people were saying Sentry, Silver Surfer, Captain Marvel. I joked and said Iron Man's legs, Yolanda. It's pretty much anybody. I kind of made a joke a few weeks ago saying, the God of Light is the nickname I should have given this girl in high school because it seemed like every 2 weeks she was dating a new dude. But hey, that's her business, not mine. We've heard people say Star-Lord and things like that.
But here's the good thing.
I did not expect to go down that little segue.
Right, that was definitely a tangent. But here's the good thing, and we're gonna say it one more time before we get into it because we are trying to keep this video a little bit short and everything like that. So again, last time you're gonna hear it, there are spoilers on the next panel. The next panel is going to tell you exactly who the God of Light is.
Yeah.
So, if you don't want to know, it's time to back out now.
Yeah. And before we go to it, we will show you some books, not physically, just through this presentation. And then at the end, so it's literally like 4 slides, guys. We're keeping it short as hell. It's Super Bowl. We have the panels because if I was on the other side and a channel was telling me, hey, this is who it is, and then they didn't have panels or proof, I would probably be like, man, what the hell are you talking about? There's no way I'm buying this book or whatever. So, like Face said, this is the last chance to get out. We don't want any backlash or anything like that. So we're giving you guys, we've already been on for 9 minutes. We're letting you guys know right now. The next panels basically gives you guys what's going on, all right?
I mean, firstly, it's Dazzler. Spoilers. It's actually the goddess of light.
But before we go, real quick, who we thought like the guess, like who our prediction was. Me first, I thought it was going to be Star-Lord. Not to say it's not any of our guesses, but who was it? Just so if somebody's right, we could be like, oh shoot.
Buddy, I was so pissed off with my last spec. I could have guessed Dazzler or Jubilee for frick's sakes, man. I didn't even care.
Well, actually, I was thinking Star-Lord just based on what you were telling me, newbie.
Yeah, and Face, what did you think?
I was thinking characters sort of in a similar vein to the one that it ends up being, similar characters on like that sort of power level. You know, stuff like that.
Okay. Well, guys, here it is. The moment of truth. I hope you guys got eBay set. Again, you know, like Marvel, like Donny Cates, we kind of throw things around. So, you know, we're just going to we're going to show a book and a book in the next slide, and then we'll show you guys panels. So here we go, guys. Woo, get your popcorn ready. Get your eBay accounts ready. Micronauts
There it is.
number 8, first appearance of Captain Universe.
And that's why I was guessing a character on this power level, you know, something along the lines of maybe like, you know, the Phoenix entity or something like that, because this is the perfect type of character to use in this situation. There's sort of, you know, just that uber powerful one-off type of come in, save the fucking day, and, you know, move on type of characters. And I think that's one of the cool things about this reveal is it's a character that fits the situation, but it's another thing is that it brings out an interesting aspect of the comic book community, and that's that FOMO that people get, the fear of missing out that we're talking about.
Dude, that thing is real.
Things like this, you know, this is like a $25 book, whatever, raw. And you'll probably see after King in Black that there will be spikes in it because of the God of Light showing up and everything like that. But again, like we just mentioned, this is kind of like a one-off type of character who's they're probably going to bring in for this storyline. And we'll see in panels exactly what happens with them. But there's an end goal with it, with that type of character and what exactly they're doing in this story arc. So while it is kind of, in my opinion, a cool reveal, I like it much better than Virus.
Oh, man.
It's still one of those things. It's like there's no real I guess spec value there. I mean, because it's just, you know, like I said, it's a character that we're gonna see for 5 minutes, and then you're not gonna see him until the next time he needs to come in and save the universe.
Yeah. Again, I think it's like one of those like, oh man, let down kind of things. I think
you know what? I'm not let down by it at all though. Like I really like it because you know, like I said, it's a character. Yeah, it fits the situation.
Yeah. So, guys, as always, right, when people say, hey, you know, this is who it is, you guys are probably thinking, show me proof. Like,
prove it.
What are you talking about? Like, I always like to say, Keys has heard me say this all the time. I usually say, you know, Pixar didn't happen, right? It is by now. It's pictures. But, yeah, you know.
Nobody does tell Keys that all the time.
Yeah, what incidences are we referring to now? Where
no, just in any like you know, like people
Remember,
get, oh man, like, you know, I was here and I met you know, Kyle Lowry.
What they want to do in privacy is between them.
You know what I mean? So I'm always like, there's no picture. It never really happened. But yeah, so we got some proof here. I will say this, you know, a lot of people were talking about this book for quite a while. You know, like I remember going back to some of our you know, chats and other shows. A lot of people, especially in like our keep, sell, buy and things like that, a lot of people were like, hey, what do you think about Micronauts? Why don't they have any love? Things like that. I think they're probably going to get their due right now, right?
Well, also because I mean, his character was kind of brought back into the forefront with that first issue of what is it, Symbiote Spider-Man, right? That King in Black tie-in.
Yeah.
With the whole mystery thing, and then his kind of dropped. So, but yeah.
What's that book that everybody?
To what Daniel Freeman's saying there, the Star-Lord build-up being disappointed. I think the Star-Lord build-up is actually going to be for something entirely different. That's just in the Guardians of the Galaxy's line alone. They're doing some kind of weird countdown there, so there's definitely going to be some kind of shakeup coming with that has to do with this change to Star-Lord.
Yeah, and I think in 2 issues they're supposed to have like a new team up, like a new team change, right, for that series.
Right. Yeah, you're seeing something happen with them that's apparently big.
Yeah, and you know, like I got one of these copies too. The build up of Star-Lord. I mean, you know, this was like what, I think 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, something like that. You know, it happens. You know, we buy it, but it is what it is. So, guys, that is the book. We are going to show you the panels now, because we can preach whatever we want, but unless we show you proof, you guys won't believe me. I can tell you this guy's red. You won't believe me. So.
Well, and I mean, yeah, go ahead. Just jump into it.
Here we go.
Hope to God y'all watermark this.
So to qualify it, when our source gave us this information, he stated that these are panels from King in Black 4. Apparently, like last 2 pages of the story, and this is, I guess, after the Enigma Force, the Captain Universe Force, arrives on Earth, finally gets to it and rediscovers, hey, this is what it is, and this is him actually figuring out it's the Enigma Force, it's Captain Universe.
Yeah. So there, guys, if you guys can't see it, let me just read it for you guys. So at the top panel, it says, I know what it is. Second panel, we all do. We've just been calling it by the wrong name. Third panel right there. I think it goes heat or meh, but it says Captain Universe in capitals, that bold. And then it says, finally, the Enigma Force solved. Boom. Now, you guys are probably thinking, wait a minute. You guys said 2 panels.
Oh,
well, before we jump into the next panel, there was a comment that you pulled up earlier about Donny Cates underwhelming. And, Donny Cates did underwhelm with Virus, but the Captain Universe, it's still got a chance to be pretty cool just because of how, how it's going to play out on the next panel. I don't know if it will be because, they could definitely fuck it up, but it's got a chance.
Yeah.
And so go ahead and jump to the next panel. And
oh man, all right, guys, here we go. The second panel,
and there it is. The Captain Universe, the Enigma Force, is bonding with Eddie Brock, which is kind of what I guess everybody would figure anyway, that they're going to bring back Eddie, from being dead, probably with Captain Universe and Enigma Force, but getting to see the Captain Universe on someone that is probably he's going to have Venom with him, I would assume. That could end up being pretty cool.
It's an interesting dynamic, yeah.
Right, exactly.
It's cool for like 3 issues.
Yeah, and I think that's a disappointing thing, right, Keys?
Yeah.
Knowing that it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
it is. It looks like it's going to be a quick battle when it takes place in like the next issue, which ends the series basically. But
yeah,
facts.
It's funny. I'm hearing a lot of people in the chat saying like watermark these.
They know where it came from. Shoot.
So, right, exactly. What is Eddie gonna look like with the Captain Universe fully bonded to him with the symbiote and everything?
It could make for a solid, first appearance or a dope book.
Super Saiyan Venom.
I do notice that there is a few new people. So, guys, we just finished it. So what I'll do is I will highlight everything real quick for you. And here we go. Yeah. So, Captain Universe, his first appearance is in Micronauts number 8. I don't know what they're selling for right now after this news. But they were pretty much Face. What did you say? $25, $30?
Yeah, they were looking like about $25.
One just sold during our stream.
Oh shit!
One just sold for $31 during our stream. The last sale was yesterday at 19 and 16, and yeah.
And this is what you're gonna see happen. It's no matter whether it's on no matter whether it's on this video or when the book comes out, this is what you're gonna see happen. It's one of those things like we were just talking about. It has to do with sort of like fear of missing out because it's just.
And another one has sold. It's such a one-off character.
Are you serious?
Yeah, $315, part of a bundle for $19.16.
So guys, here's the next panel. I'm just so interested in these sales that Keys is saying right now.
But you know what? $25-$30 for that book is not a bad deal. I mean, obviously,
no, not at all. It's not unreasonable. It's a nice little key to take it.
Classic cover.
No,
like it's like it has that nostalgia. It's beautiful.
Now the question is, how much are people going to end up paying in a few days for this? Like, how much are they willing to pay? That's the question.
Now, hold on. Before we get into that, I just want to say one thing, okay? We, as a panel, maybe I won't speak for everybody else, but me individually, I am not trying to move this book. I do not own this book. I am not trying to pump and dump. I'm not telling anybody to go buy it. I am just here giving you guys information. What you guys do with that information is on your accord. We are not trying to, none of us have a stack of this book and trying to push it. Just keep that in mind, all right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Zen is saying the Highest I'm seeing is 47 on eBay right now. Wow.
Yeah, that'll probably go up.
Yeah.
Maybe
So,
not real high, but it'll probably go
so
up.
realistically, guys, in the short period that we've been doing this, again, me and Keys, we started this whole thing. Face came along. You guys know Hyper joined in the fall. I think like late October, November.
Late winter. Yeah.
Yeah. So, at the beginning, me, Keys, Face, we brought you guys that Firepower, that Negan Lives, the virus, obviously. In the winter, we brought in that Wolverine, and now we're bringing you this. So I hope it's good information. I hope you guys like these.
We just try and give you guys the same information that we get, as quickly as we can get it. So
So we just want you guys to know that. So again, guys, the book that you were probably looking for is Micronauts number 8. First appearance of Captain Universe.
Yep.
Again, just one last time before we head off, because I know everybody's got Super Bowl plans and things like that. If you guys want to talk about this, we can talk about it later on. We've got a show tomorrow. We've got a show Tuesday. I'm sure it'll be brought up. This book is actually going to be on our segment for Keep, Sell, Buy, so keep that in mind if you have any questions, if you're still on the fence about it. So here we go in the panels. First panel, I know what it is. Second panel, we all do. We've just been calling it by the wrong name. Third panel, I can't see if it says he or meh or what, but it says Captain Universe in bold. I don't know what it is. I can't see it.
It doesn't sound like something like Mr. Fantastic.
The fourth panel there says, finally, the Enigma Force solved. Boom. And then we reach ourselves to the last page, which is there, Eddie Brock, to be continued. So that is the information we wanted to put out there for you guys. Again, this is the book you guys probably want to grab.
Just in terms of I know some people might want to know in terms of the actual King in Black 4 issue that's going to be coming out. I would think that even though we don't have the image for it, but the spoiler variant cover, I would assume would have that, something of that panel in the front cover. So maybe that might be also something you guys might want to be on the lookout for.
100%. Just want to note during this stream, 3 sold. Wait, I lied. Hold up, there's more now. Holy crap!
Wait, of Micronauts?
1, 2, yeah, 5 sold. 5 sold during this stream.
That's
5.
incredible.
That's crazy. I'm watching them. Sorry, so if I'm not looking at
the camera, dude, that's good, man. That's good. Yeah.
This is like our ticker tape.
That is good. Yeah. And you know what, guys? Like I said, right?
It is interesting to see it real time.
It is. It's awesome.
I'm trying. I want to see the stats for like tomorrow. Like give it a 24-hour period, because I love seeing those books when it's like, like a week before, it's like 1 or 2 sales, and then the day comes and out of nowhere there's like 200 copies. Like I always love seeing information like that.
But again,
I'll give you the rundown right now. Like shoot, it's sparse. Let's just put it like that. It's pretty sparse up until this point.
It's nice. What's going on, Matt? Effects.
But again, in terms of where they're gonna take this, after King in Black, who knows? Because we know that the Venom run is ending after 2 issues. So the future of this whole relationship between Captain Uni and Eddie Brock, who knows where it's gonna lead to? So
6.
Well, I mean, those relationships, historically, anytime that Captain Universe has shown up, they don't last.
Exactly.
Captain Universe always peace out in the end. So that's pretty much what you're gonna expect out of this. I would think. The difference being this time, I think, whenever Captain Universe.
And you know what? I think this is also
Eddie will still be alive.
I think it's also going to bring light to the other keys, or I know people say minor keys or whatever. It's going to bring light to the Micronauts thing. I think a lot of people are going to start doing some research there and things like that.
Which is actually kind of cool, because there's been some movement on the Micronauts and everything like that. There's been some rumblings about something happening to them.
I think one of the biggest takeaways for this, guys, is, and you see it in the chat and you see it with us and things like that, is you might think you are 100% on that this character is this. And Donnie Cates has proven that he's leading you here, and then he goes here. You know, so just keep that in mind. I think, and this is just me, because I get sucked into it as well. Is, you know, I think next time something like this happens, I'm gonna be going in like everybody else, but then I'm also gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, no. He wants me to go over here, so I'm gonna kind of bring it over here and look at it from a different angle. So I think that's what we got to do, because again, the virus, now this, it is disappointing. I see it, you know, in the chats and things like that. Again, we are not pushing this book. Buy it at your own risk. He's just giving you some information.
I wouldn't buy it right now. Like, honestly, I wouldn't buy it.
I mean, I know some people may be disappointed because maybe they're expecting someone a bit more mainstream, but we know that Donnie Cates in the past, he kind of likes to pick from these obscure, like, you know, characters that.
Yeah, he likes the deep dives.
Yeah, it's almost like he wants to show off his, you know, his knowledge of, you know, Marvel history.
Yeah.
Right.
So, guys, with that being said, that is it for our show. We would love to sit and chat, but it is Super Bowl. Like I said, you guys can find us tomorrow night, New Comic Book Day and Spec, and then Tuesday we got our Keep, Sell, Buy segment happening. I'm sure you guys are going to be talking about this book, so if you guys have any questions or whatever, you know, bring it up. But yeah, guys, you guys know where to find my gentleman, Mr. Key Issues, Hyper, Face. This is the team. This is the family. So, yeah, I'll leave you guys with this. Make sure you guys support everybody. Sub, follow everyone. You never know when you're going to need somebody's opinion, somebody's knowledge, who's selling something, and who's looking to buy something. So just keep that in mind. And as always, guys, newbie, thanks for coming, checking it out. And, yeah, keep collecting, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have like a catchy out phrase, but yeah. So I'm out. I'll see you guys Monday, Tuesday. You gentlemen want to add anything there?
Glad you took the red pill and came down the rabbit hole with us.
Yeah, work on the catchphrase.
Keith?
You know, I got nothing. Your boy's in sleeves today, so it's a crazy day. Watch those eBay sales and don't get caught up in FOMO, boys and girls.
Right, that is big news. Keith has sleeves.
All right, guys. Enjoy the Super Bowl wherever you are. You know, just have a good day. We'll see you guys tomorrow and Tuesday, or maybe just one of those days. And,
actually, before we go, for everybody that is on eBay right now, remember to save your money because the Super Bowl's coming tonight, and those trailers are going to drop.
Trailers, Internals or Carnage could happen. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Good looking.
Yeah, this is a big day. So.
Yeah. All right, guys. Take care. Thanks for stopping by.
See ya.
Peace.